I like comic books. Shocker, I know, but some people might not know that. I don't just like comic books. I like comic books and superheroes. I've always been more of a Marvel guy, specifically Spider-Man. But today I want to talk about DC, just a little bit. On July 15th, 2025, James Gunn's Superman released, and it kickstarted the new DC Cinematic Universe, or just the DCU, the Detective Comics universe. I don't know. It's better than the DCEU that Snyder tried to do, which is the main controversy with the new Superman movies, that there's a whole bunch of people that like the Zack Snyder movies, but they have to realize that Superman isn't actually that good when it comes to what Superman is as a character. So this new one, I love it, even without using my James Gunn bias because I'm a huge Guardians of the Galaxy fan. It's just a good movie. It's a little messy in some areas, but overall, really good film. But like I said, it kickstarted the new DC Cinematic Universe that we'll be looking forward to. Supergirl comes out this June or July, I can't remember. But the main question everyone's asking right now is, what are they going to do with the big DC 3? We've already seen what they've done with Superman, but what are they going to do with Wonder Woman? And most importantly, what are they going to do with Batman? Now, we were just told that the writer for the new Batman movie also wrote the Flash movie and Birds of Prey, which are two not great movies. At least I didn't like Birds of Prey or the Flash. But she did write Bumblebee, which I really like that movie. I know it's not the best. I would rather watch probably if I had to rank them, I'd say Dark of the Moon is the best Transformers movie, and then Bumblebee is third, right above the first one, or right below the first one. But no one really knows the director right now. People are speculating Sam Raimi, which I think could be fun. But I want to get into what I think would work best for this new movie. Considering that the Batman, like Robert Pattinson's Batman, or Matt Reeves, the guy who directs those movies, wants it to be separate from the DCU. Because they had to confirm that, because a lot of people wanted to see David Cornsweet's Superman with Robert Pattinson Batman, which I think it'd be cool. But when you really look at it, the styles are a little too different. So I don't think it would work. But now everyone's saying that they want Alan Ritchson to be the new Batman for the DCU. I personally kind of see it. Everyone I've asked, he's too muscular or whatever, but I don't know. I think he looks alright. Another thing I wanted to get into was the director, mainly the director, because I personally think that Tim Burton's Batman movies are some of the best representations of Batman besides the animated series. So if we wanted to go for that gothic imagery, I really think Robert Eggers could do a great job with Batman, especially because of his film from last year, Nosferatu. That was really, I know a lot of people that didn't like it. I loved it. I liked the cinematography, I liked the story, and I also just kind of like Nosferatu from 1922, the film the original that got remade by Robert Eggers. But with that, the imagery is so gothic, and the way it's shot, and it's just everything is the first time I saw that movie, it was an incredible experience. But the second couple times, I was trying to think, because sometimes I'll do, if I watch a movie, I'll picture in my head, like, okay, what else could this style work for? And personally, I thought of two comic book heroes that could benefit from this kind of directing. Batman or Spawn. Now, there is a Spawn movie in the works at Blumhouse. It's been in production for a while. Even the creator of Spawn, I think it's not canceled, but they said it's in like a little bit of development hell right now. So mainly I think Robert Eggers could do a really good Batman movie with his cinematography, or like his cinematographer that he always works with, his shots, and he usually writes a lot of the movies he directs, so that probably won't happen. Like, as much as I want him to direct this Batman movie, I really just don't think he's going to, which would make sense. And if Sam Raimi directs the new Batman movie, that's great. He made two really good Spider-Man movies, and the third one was okay. But if you want to just do Batman with the writer of Bumblebee and Birds of Prey, yeah, sure, go ahead. Now, before I go any further, this is going to be obviously a short video because I just haven't uploaded in a while because I've been working on my shows. I've been doing a lot of writing, doing a lot of casting and all that. It's coming along great. Thank you for asking. So I'm going to get into the story that I want right now. I don't have a lot of DC attire besides the Superman costume I don't want to put on. I do have a mask though, so allow me to slip into something a little more comfortable. Thank you. It's hard to breathe in this thing, so I might not keep it on for too long, but yeah. I'll mainly get into what I think would work best for the eyes move. I really just wanted to show off the mask. But, yeah. So personally, I think if we left off if we started the movie where people are theorizing that the second part of The Batman is going to start with Dick Grayson's parents falling to their deaths in the circus. Personally, I think that'd be a great start for this movie, because we all know Batman's origin story. We don't need to see his parents get shot again. I want to see him with Robin. I think if the movie started with him getting Robin, and we had this as our first Batman movie. Batman already exists, and it's more of a Robin movie. I know the plot was technically kind of revealed. It's going to be like a Bat family movie, which kind of sucks, because like we're not going to see the characters for like any of the characters we actually want to pay attention to, because then we're going to get Nightwing and then that kind of stuff. Personally, I don't see a problem with just starting it with Batman and Robin. I know the last time we had a movie with Batman and Robin, it wasn't like that great, but the Lego one did alright. If we did like a live action remake of the Lego Batman movie, something like that, like an adaptation of the Lego Batman movie, just with less comedy, it's taken a little more seriously, something like that, I think that could work for something like this. Obviously, keep some kind of comedy, because like it is still the DCU and not like the Snyderverse. But yeah, I think if this movie just focused on Batman and Robin, it'd be a lot better. I'm gonna get out of this goddamn mask. I can't breathe, dude. So, yeah, crap. So there you got it. That's my, that's what I want to see for a Batman movie in the DCU. Personally, I know that's not gonna happen, but I can dream. This video's obviously very short. I just needed to get I need to get a video out there. My face hurts from wearing that mask. God damn. Why is it so small? Good God. Alright. I'll be sure to keep you guys updated on my like animated shows, because I know I haven't talked too much about that. It's a whole Sonic thing that I'm trying to get going, but since that's not one of my original ideas, I just kind of pushed it off to the side a little bit. Yeah. I'll see you next time in like 6 months or something.